Fuck, it's cold.
I wanted to document more this morning, but I'm too anxious. So I decided I was gonna have coffee.
Cases right now are back in the way they were too, where it's like,
You're making more coffee because you gotta go. Which, you know, just exacerbates.
Thank
you. That's exactly what I wanted to say. The anxiousness feeling, and I mean, it's just an appointment, but it's in Toronto, and I've always, since the beginning of fucking this whole thing, gotten really anxious over traveling to Toronto because of traffic and things, and yeah. So I didn't document as much as I wanted to. And Lucas is up now.
yes I am.
It's go time. And rushing out the door. So we've just left the house. Still in Peterborough. We're gonna go fill up. Woo! A little bumpy ride. I'm gonna blame this on my driver. Woo! Not the streets and roads of Peterborough. Not at all. This is all a John issue.
Clearly.
Woo! So we have a camera for the door, you know, in case somebody wants to barge in and steal our shit. And then I figured I would show you guys. This is Kita currently live stream from the house. She likes to sit on the couch, howl, and look out the window. This is her go-to.
She's not allowed on the couch.
Yeah, that's it. She's not allowed on the couch, but she only goes when we're not there. So it's a pretty sassy move on her part.
So sassy.
So sassy. We're on the highway, like just on the side of the not 401. Wow, it's been a tough day. This morning I can't just find my words, and I just mess up a lot. I feel like yeah, I have a lot going on in terms of like my mind and like being anxious, and it's taking up a lot of space. We went through the drive-thru at Tim Hortons and they ran out of eggs.
What can I get you today?
Hi, could I get 2 farmer's wrap combos, please?
I'm sorry, I'm actually all sold out of eggs at the moment.
What?
I'm gonna skip then. Thank you.
Which, okay, but it's early to run out of eggs. It's like 9:30.
Should be ready in about 3 minutes if you wanted to wait.
Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. I'll just drive back through.
The second time's the charm, right? Apparently, for Tim Hortons on
Is
the
it?
highway.
As somebody who's worked in the food industry, I understand that things run out from time to time.
Okay.
They come at dinner, and there's been a rush for like an hour and a half, and they're like, oh my god, you don't have tomatoes?
What can I get you today?
Hi, do you guys have the eggs now?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, could I get 2 of the farmer's wrap combos then, please?
Oh, I'm out of hash browns though.
I'm hungry. I'm excited for some food. That's the best part of road trips, is getting coffee and food on the way. It's like allowing yourself shitty food because you're on the road, and it's nice. It's a nice little like break of habit of what we normally do, especially during this like these times where we've been stuck at home, kind of doing almost the same thing over and over again, like Groundhog Day. It's nice to switch it up a little bit, but yeah, there's definitely some anxiousness and concern with going into the greater GTA because they have a lot more cases there, and well, yeah, it's just a risk for COVID.
Fuck, it's cold.
But yeah, so that's about it, I think, for us documenting in the car. It's gonna be a trip, and then I'll get even more anxious as we get to heavier traffic flow. So I'm not sure I'm ready there yet to do that on camera in front of all of you. So yeah. Rear parking.
Additional parking spaces available.
Maybe it's over there. Just flip someone off. My road rage comes out here. You take 1 second to think where you're going, and because you're 1 second fucking too slow, they honk at you.
Fucking dickhead.
Yeah, flipped off this guy right there. Driving by. You fucking dick. So we're in the parking lot. It's 11, so my appointment's in half an hour. We managed to find a spot like a block away. I've been to this hospital before for like WSIB Concussion Clinic or something, anyways. And we got stuck where we parked in a parking space that was right beside the hospital. And then you don't know until you have to leave that you can only pay with credit card.
Shit show.
And because John's gonna stay in the car. We're not gonna pay for parking.
Yes, we are.
It's not like you have to pay to get out. You're just staying in the car.
Okay. I don't know. Is it worth the ticket?
How would they ticket you if you're in the car?
If they show up, they'd be like, "Yo, bitch."
You'd be like, "Yo, bitch, back." If they
bitch, back.
If they show up, you leave. Driving all the way to Toronto. I'm poor now. Because I feel vindicated. Off camera, John said that he regretted the breakfast. Just saying. The last time we were here, like a year ago now.
Oh, it's been longer than that.
Yeah, it's been some time.
Because this is a different one even than the Trillium stuff, right?
That's
This is
true.
like 2 years. This was the place that we went the first time, wasn't it, or the second time?
Yeah, I think the last time I ended up crying coming back.
Yep.
Yep. Because
They wanted like $200 for a doctor's note.
have like loans with certain banks and whatnot, and while I was off work, they accepted deferrals, or you basically just pause your loan payments, but I had to provide a doctor's note, obviously. So at the time I didn't have a family doctor. I asked this like doctor that I was seeing here if they could fill the form. Just a quick thing. You basically sign your name and check some boxes. Like the form's already provided by the insurance company. And then John was in the like patient waiting room, and he overheard them say that because I was a referral from WSIB that it wasn't going to be their typical $50. It was going to be what, like, yeah, 200 and something?
200 and some dollars, yeah.
And then at the time I was like, obviously just overwhelmed with everything, and I just couldn't believe the extent of privatization on the hospital system that I was experiencing. Even $50 for a doctor's note, a little pushing it, but then when you're like $200 is ridiculous. So.
When you consider that we have in Ontario anyways OHIP, which is our health coverage, right? Like that's, I can't believe that a doctor's note is going to be $200. Shit show.
Long story. I didn't get the doctor's note.
What did you do?
I got creative. That's what we'll say.
Get creative.
That's the moral of the story. When things don't go your way, get creative.
It's true.
I'm not going to bring the camera because I want to respect people's privacy, and if I was in the hospital, I would be like, who the hell is bringing their camera? If anything, I think I'm going to record the conversation with the physician that's seeing me, because one of the reasons I bring John along is not just for driving purposes. Not only my French, I have to basically translate everything that's happening live back to my brain in a format that I understand, but also because sometimes it gets overwhelming and I just focus on one part of the conversation, and then the person said something and then it just goes over my head. So that way we can review the footage together, like the recording, and anything I didn't understand or I didn't pay fully attention, at least it's gonna be there for review. So I had a head injury. Happened in 2018.
So what happened? How did you?
So I work as a child and youth worker.
Yes.
And during the restraint of an aggressive youth,
Yes.
I got like struck in the head.
Struck side, back.
Right here. I just started experiencing dizziness, like lots of migraine headaches, like light sensitivity and noise sensitivity. I noticed that when I read,
My eyes will jitter sometimes, like it's always like they skip. I look up and down, it's better than if I go like this, then I'm so more appointment, more.
And even you know where it's problematic, so even if you just said like it's more like to work with it, yeah. So aren't thinking
Hi. How was it?
It's alright. I'm really dizzy right now. I did a bunch of like eye movements. And I noticed first time in 3 years. Woo! So tracking up and down. Easy peasy. Tracking left. Easy peasy. But then when I go over here, like my muscle from my eye, like it's like nope. This is where we stop. Board with lights. And I had like my glasses on and one side was green, the other side was red, and my little pen kind of follow where the light was. She said that she could see more difficulties with like saccades. So really, what's a saccade? It's kind of fast eye movements that takes your eyes from one target to another. It's really when your eyes want to explore the world around us, and they move really quickly and they try and focus in on the background, some light, some noise. And with concussion issues, then it creates errors for new targets and slow time to look the opposite way, and it's really frustrating. But that there's not anything they can do. It's not like I can put on a pair of prism glasses and it's gonna fix the issue. But yeah, I guess I won't be getting a quick fix. She was like, it's one of those things that it's like vestibular. It's like your brain, because your brain flips everything. So anyways, I'm not disappointed as much as I thought I was gonna be, because I think I set myself up for like, they're not gonna find anything. So it's like 4. We're back home and completely exhausted. And I wasn't even driving when I got back. But I just put my pajama on, just chilling on the bed, like a memory foam pillow that my mom got us. And it's like my safe spot, especially that like on the way back we decided to stop to fill up like gas. And I stopped at Costco and my card wasn't working, and the machine was just being awful, and then I got irritable, and then things just escalate from there. When I know that when it starts to be too much, it just ends up being like that. So I'm just gonna take it easy for the rest of the day. But my battery is dying, so I'm gonna have to cut this short.